my friends think I'm moody, but I think I'm just fine. I could be pissed, but I'll act like I'm not. I really remember when I say I forgot. No matter how hard I try to run away from love at the end of the night.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, my name is Katrina. This is Darius, my fiance, and this is Carter, my newborn.
Well, I can't do that.
So, as you can tell by the title below, we're going to do a story time, okay? And this is how I found out I was pregnant with Carter. I already told y'all how I found out I was pregnant with King. Now I'm going to tell y'all how I found out I was pregnant with Carter. So, basically, around September 19th of 2017, I conceived. Because my friend actually was in the hospital for having her baby, and a couple days, well, 2 weeks before, let's just go to the 2 week before mark. Okay, so 2 weeks before, I had went to the hospital because I had back pain, like, and the doctor, they took my pee and they gave me a blood pregnancy test.
Oh, tell them about how the doctor came and
I'm about to tell them. So both of those tests came back negative. So instead of them doing an X-ray or whatever, this doctor literally came into my room, touched my back, literally touched my back, and said, "You got a string back."
You got a string back.
So he gave me some medicine. You know you're not supposed to take medicine when you're pregnant.
Should have been a doctor.
But okay, that is what it is, and sent me on my way.
But he didn't know that she was pregnant.
Okay, but
I know that's what the test is for, but it came up negative. They didn't do the blood test. They told us they did the blood test, but there's no way.
Yeah, there's no way they did the blood test. So, I went about my day, and I was also working at Walmart around this time. So, y'all, when I was working my shifts, I worked third shift. So, this should have been a sign in itself. I was walking around and I literally was falling asleep. Like, my body was so fatigued and I was so tired. All this stuff.
Sheesh.
I was walking into things because I was asleep. Do y'all understand that? Like, I walked into this little, what is called? What's those big cars called that the kids can sit inside of it?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember what it's called.
I'm not sure what it's called.
It was a construction type of car. So y'all know when the construction thing, it got the little bucket thing on the front. You know what I'm talking about? They pick up the dirt.
Yes.
I walked into that one, and y'all, my head was hurting so freaking bad. My head was hurting bad. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm sleepy because I'm trying to stay up during the day. When I used to get off of work, I used to get off of work, drop King off at daycare, take my other brother to school, and then I go to sleep.
I know you lying.
Y'all, he just used the bathroom.
He just blast like that, did he?
He really did.
Tell me it didn't come out, though.
No, it didn't come out. He ain't done, though. So I was asleep for like 2.5 hours, and then my other brother had to go to work. So I had to drop him off at work. And then after that, it'll be time for my brother and my son to get out of daycare. So I got to go get them. And then I'll try to take stay up with King for a long time, y'all. Because y'all know I got to see my baby. Stay up with King and then try to go to sleep the 2 hours before work. But then that's when Darius got off work, so I'm trying to see Darius. All this stuff. And
we both was busy.
Yeah, we both were busy. And we was doing YouTube on top of that. So I thought that's why I was so tired. Like, I was extremely tired and like everything on me was aching. Like my back was hurting so bad, y'all. Anyways, and then during that time, what was I eating all the time?
Reese Cups.
Yeah, Reese Cups and vegetables. Right?
No.
No.
You had some type of odd food you used to like too. It wasn't sunflower seeds. What were you eating? I know Reese Cups, and it was
Asian Express. We was eating Asian Express like every day. Yeah. So basically, what Asian Express is like a Chinese.
It was weird though. It was like a little snack that you was eating all the time.
I don't know, but Asian Express is Chinese / Japanese. So we was getting hibachi, basically. And that's what we was eating every single day. Come to think about it, we was eating it every single day, y'all. Like,
it's good to me.
Every day.
Good to me.
So I didn't think nothing about that, cause like when I like food, I eat it a lot. Like I would eat it every day. So after that, I'm taking my medicine for my back pain, and it's just not getting better at all, y'all. It's not getting better. So fast forward a week, my friend went into labor, and we were supposed to stay in the hospital for like 2 or 3 days because she was supposed to have a vaginal delivery, but she ended up having to get a emergency C-section, so we had to stay in there an entire week. So out there entire week, I stayed the entire time, and I came home one day. Matter of fact, it was to get King right too.
Yeah.
Make sure he had the rest of his stuff, cause I didn't plan on staying that long. So make sure like it was in Darius' schedule to drop King off at daycare. And who's past finds, my baby?
You stink, Carter.
And to try to get my car right for my brother so they can go where they needed to go. So Darius ended up coming to get me from the hospital, and then we parked his car. We went out to eat. We went to Chili's.
Yeah.
We dropped King off at daycare, and we ended up dropping his car off at the house, at my house, and get in my car and try to drive it down the street to see, you know, like what was like, is it okay? Because we got a Carter crank, so we thought everything was good. We got down the street and the car cut off, like instantly cut off. As soon as we got to that corner, remember?
Yes.
And nobody could move it. Nobody could get it started. Nobody could move it. Like, so I don't know how they end up getting my car to move, but it moved.
No.
So this was the time we left the car at the restaurant. You remember that time somebody hit my car? At the restaurant, baby. The restaurant right there by Nisha old house.
The restaurant, but that wasn't the day. That wasn't that day.
Okay, anyways. So, according to Darius, my car cut off and we got it back to the house. Okay. So, after that, I went back to the hospital. Her parents came to pick me up that next day. Right? That next day, like that next afternoon, right?
It was next morning.
Next morning?
You going next morning.
Okay, so I went back because, like, y'all know when people have C-sections, they can't really walk. They lose a lot of blood. It's just a lot going on. So I was trying to be helpful. So the one day that I did come back, I conceived Carter. So after she got to the hospital, a couple weeks later, I found out I was pregnant.
What are you doing?
So I remember I missed my period. My back was hurting. I was craving certain things, but I didn't really think that's what it was. Like, I didn't really think that's what it was. But when I missed my period, it dawned on me, like, sis, like, you don't ever miss your period. Like, you missed your period, sis. So Darius waited 3 days, and he went and got me a test on his way home from work. By this time, I already quit Walmart because it was too much going on with me, myself, and then I was tired of them just doing whatever they was doing. So the day that he went to go get the test, my uterus and my bladder was hurting really bad. Like, I kept going back and forth to the bathroom, like running in there to pee, and it was just a little bit of pee to come out. And so I'm thinking in my head, like, I must got a UTI, but then again, I missed my period. So later that night, I took one of the tests. And y'all, when I tell y'all, me and Darius looked at each other and then looked at the test and it was positive, believe me. Like, that's exactly how it was, but it was like faint, right? It was a faint test. So
we kind of was just like, maybe, but everybody kind of told us, like, if it's a positive, then it's a positive.
Yeah, and his mom had asked me a couple days before, was I pregnant? And I'm just like, what? Like,
Yeah, like 2 days before.
yeah. And his sister had asked me too. So, yeah, like I said, his mom had asked me a couple days before, was I pregnant? I'm just like, no, she didn't ask me. She asked you.
Yeah.
She asked Darius, was I pregnant? And he was just like, no. But I guess it was like, she said I was glowing.
She said that. I don't want to say what else she said.
What she say? What she say? Huh? She said I look fat.
I'm really kidding.
Okay,
She just
anyway.
said glowing.
Yeah, so my face was a lot paler, and I had my little sleep bunny, and so you can like really see my face. Like, that makes sense. Like, you can really see my face. And then the
Make
day,
perfect sense.
yeah, and then the day after that, his sister had texted me and she said, "Are you pregnant?" And I'm just like, what? Like, why did he asking me this crazy stuff? So, end up taking.
And you explained to her, you was just like, nah, you just went to the hospital and they did blood work and everything to see if you was pregnant. You said, and they said it was negative.
Yeah.
Remember you told her that? That was your explanation?
Yeah, so end up taking the test, and I was actually pregnant.
Yep. Very faint line, but definitely pregnant.
And then when I got up the next morning, we took another test,
Yep.
and that one was faint too, right?
Still was faint.
Oh yeah, and then we went to the
OBGYN?
No, we didn't go to OBGYN first. We went to the what the thing called? We went to this. I went to this office to take the test. It wasn't a doctor's office.
Didn't you went to OBGYN?
Parent planning.
You went to OBGYN first, and then you went to parent.
No, we went to parent planning first because my doctor's appointment for the OBGYN was 2 days from then. Yes,
You went to the OBGYN, and then they said that they said you can actually set an appointment for that other parent planning. They said you can have an earlier ultrasound or something like that.
No, we scheduled an appointment for my regular OBGYN. Deja told me that I can get an ultrasound at the other place, so we went to the other place first because we thought we were gonna get the ultrasound, and they confirmed that I was pregnant. They were the first one to tell me that I was pregnant. And then when I got to the doctor,
I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I wasn't there.
Yeah, and then when we got to the OBGYN, y'all, he not crying. He's just talking to himself.
You talking a lot today, huh? You just want to be on camera?
Come on. I just changed. Okay, then. So, we ended up going to parent planning first because we thought we were going to get an ultrasound. We didn't get an ultrasound. They just told me that, boom, you pregnant, and that's it. And what you want to do. Like, and I'm just like, what you mean what I want to do? Anyways, then we went to the OBGYN, and basically they just did the same thing. And they didn't ask me what I wanted to do because Darius always come with me to my doctor's appointments before I got pregnant.
All the appointments.
All the appointments. So they didn't ask me that crazy question. But after that, we had to wait for the ultrasound.
You trying to eat my fingers? That's not okay.
And I think the first person we told? Your mama?
I think yep. My mom was the first person. Then I think your mom was the next.
No, your mom and your dad. You told them at the same time.
Told my mom first. And then told me to stay. My dad was out of town. He flew out after your mom.
Oh, yeah. I think it was... No. Yeah, I think it was your mom, then my mom, and then... No, it was your mom, then my brothers. But they didn't believe me. My brothers, and then your sister, and then my mama. Right?
Oh, yeah, because you was scared to your mama at first.
Yeah.
She was scared to her mom at first. Like we wasn't grown.
He talking about like we wasn't grown.
Like we weren't grown as head. She was like, I'm gonna tell my mom.
Boy, I did not say it like that.
He's like, I don't want to tell my mom.
And now we got this crybaby.
Yup.
Crybaby Jim Red right here.
He didn't get that from me. Not at all.
Yes, he did. Yeah, so we got that crybaby Jim Red right there. And that's how we found out about him. And then after that, it was
Bliss and happiness. Alright? Bliss and happiness?
y'all no, I had the hardest pregnancy with Carter.
Well, that's a story for another day.
Yeah, that is a story for another day.
Mwah. Love
But we'll see y'all in another video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Turn on the notifications.
Back in. How can I explain myself?